father. They tell me I sin. They told your word and call me a heathen. Say my dress too tight and I show too much skin. Caring about my past, calculating the men. They say I'm cursed cause my dad was never home. Mom stayed drunk and grandma on the phone. I'm a product of a dysfunctional black home. I left for a minute cause I thought I was grown, so I did it.
Hey, we're back. Welcome to another edition of Pooh Bailey Made Me Do It here on the Illixer TV. I'm here with Nafrini, an ill female artist repping Milwaukee. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm great. So let's get right to it. So what made you want to be a hip hop artist?
Well, at first, honestly, it started off as just something fun to do back in high school. I went to Milwaukee High School of the Arts here, where I was actually a music major. So I do sing. So they had us studying classical music, and you had the boys that were always freestyling, whether it was in the hallways or in the lunchroom. So like a few of us girls, like, let's just go over there and interrupt and have some fun and show them we could freestyle too. So that's kind of really how it started. And then they actually, like, me and this other female who was at the time started like battle rapping. But it was fun. It wasn't like how it is today where people get real personal and they start fights and all that. So it's like, even though I started battle rapping back then, I couldn't see myself doing it now. But that's pretty much how it started. So people were like, oh, she's kind of dope. So I was like, okay, I might need to go ahead and try to do this. So like once I graduated, I did try to go ahead and do it professionally, but I was running into a lot of professional, and I want to say, being a woman, unprofessional men in the city. Producers and DJs where they were like, oh, you're a female, well, if you want to make it in this game,
you play the couch game.
Yeah, pretty much got to play the couch game because that's how other female rappers and singers are doing in the city. And I'm not that chick, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So that led to like even getting into arguments with, certain producers over, I ain't going to record you. So it got really frustrating to where I was like, you know what, I'm just going to hang this up because I'm not going to.
Blackmail?
Yeah, like one time I was recording at the studio and it was me and my ex-roommate, and we found our beats and stuff, and she was writing for me, I was doing some singing and doing some rapping, and then the engineer at that studio was like, oh, I know this dope producer I'm gonna hook you guys up with, I think it'll be a good fit. And he hooked it up, and this producer did have skill, was pretty dope, so we would like go and meet with him like after work and hear the beats and have writing sessions. And then all of a sudden, like he would start calling me, texting me all weird times of the night, asking like very personal questions. So I kind of like confronted him like, yo, like unless we are writing a song about what you're asking me, please don't call me at this hour. So then he started to get, and mind you, he was also married, by the way.
They don't stop nobody.
He really don't. He really don't. He was married, but then he got really offended to where he wanted to start arguing. It got to the point where he actually called the engineer at the studio and was like, don't let her record any of my beats, and then like start cursing the engineer out. And him and the engineer got into it, and then the engineer called me and was like, I'm sorry to introduce you, I didn't know he was like that, like apologizing. But it was like stuff like that, so it just got discouraged. And like, I'm not gonna deal with this. Like, I ain't gonna be sleeping with you just to get on, you know? So I kind of like put it to the back burner and started focusing on modeling and doing like short films and things like that.
Okay, yeah.
Thank
You was great in that. So you being a multi-artist, I should say, like, what did you lean towards more? Like, what is your favorite out of the three that you do?
It's music at the end of the day. It really is music at the end of the day. So I pretty much, when I linked back up with Lexi, and she hit me up out of the blue and was like, okay, I know you do music, I need somebody to be on this track for me, would you do it? So I said, yeah, I'll do it. So then while we were actually in the studio, she was like, I'm thinking about doing some management, and if I were, will you start back doing music? I was like, yeah. I said, I will work with you, because I found it pretty, me knowing her, knowing she's a strong-minded, strong-willed female, I was like, I definitely want to work with her, given that, I'm not going to lie, I just became kind of paranoid working with men in the business that you don't really know because of what I went through before. So I was like, as long as you're next to me, I'll go ahead and I'll try this one more time.
So it's sort of like the buddy system. They like, when you go out, like, make sure you have a girl with you, So now in the music industry, especially Milwaukee, you need a buddy system.
Right.
So you have Lex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what like influenced you musically? Because when I hear you freestyle, I'm automatically thinking Shauna.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, is that Shauna? Because I forgot what I was listening. I think it was All Day. I was like, Shauna freestyle all day, and I looked and my phone was like, oh wait, So, like,
I like Shauna. That's dope. Yeah, I grew up like my mom. It's funny because my mom is a huge hip hop head, and she always surprised me because I didn't know. But she's a her, and I have my older brother, so it's like growing up in a household where you hear an MC like Queen Latifah, they're playing NWA, and I got my brother playing a whole lot of West Coast and Bay Area, so Pac was played all the time.
sound like my house.
You know, and then they, even some artists from like Do or Die coming out of the shot. A lot of that was played. Loving Lil Kim, loving Foxy. So you got that side of it. Huge Nas fan.
Okay.
And from the newer school, I'm a huge J. Cole and Kendrick fan. So it's kind of like listening to all of them. It's kind of like a huge influence on me.
So if I was looking for a new artist, and I was like, name 3 artists right now that you compare yourself to, who would it be?
I want to say Kendrick,
Okay.
Lauren,
Okay.
and I gotta throw in Kim because that's where the sex appeal comes.
Okay. I saw it in the video. But you had the Kim swag, but then you threw it in with the Lauren. I was like, oh, okay. And then you sound like Sean. I'm like, okay, she got it. So, in Milwaukee hip hop scene, a lot of females come and go. Like, hear them big name for like a couple months, and then we hear from them more. So, what makes you stand out from the other girls?
Well, I want to say because I know who my audience is.
Okay.
So I know that just from my lyrical content, I'm more of a conscious type of chick.
Okay.
But I also don't look like your typical conscious chick. You know,
Yeah.
I got the whole sex appeal. I love being sexy. So I have that voice. I feel I have that image, and I feel that in order to branch out and make a name for yourself, especially because we all know Milwaukee, we have a scene,
Yeah.
but we don't have a huge scene.
Exactly.
People are trying to build it up. So I feel that it's best to make connections outside to also bring more recognition to what's going on here in Milwaukee. So my focus is to branch out, to bring it more back in.
So branching out would include social media. So how do you feel about artists that's big on social media, but then we don't outside social media what you're talking about?
See, that's the thing, and that's something that, especially when you have like a bringing team and stuff like that, and with the music industry today, it's all about social media. A lot of the newer artists get signed based off of their following. So they'll have the music out, and then you'll have these distribution companies and labels like, okay, let's see what your numbers are like on social media. So it plays a huge part, but like you said, a lot of people don't have a life or anything outside of Facebook or Instagram. So I feel that it's best to show people that, I can be online, but I also have stuff going on outside, because that's something that I see a lot too. It's like, I tell my people, I don't mind being on social media. I know that I have to use social media, but I'm not the person that's going to be on social media 24/7 every day, all day. I got to go out here, network, make connections. So I'm not the one to be on social media all the time.
Okay. So if you're not using social media, how would you brand yourself? Like, let's say social media is out the window, it's like dead somehow, apocalypse or something. So how would you brand yourself?
Getting out here more, networking and performing.
Okay.
Like that was the way they were doing before. Even it's like I make myself go old now, because it's like I remember when we didn't really have like Facebook and Instagram, Twitter.
You just went to a show.
Yeah, you went to a show, and word of mouth is really got you out here before you got signed or got a distribution deal to even get on the radio. It was word of mouth. So I feel that we need to, even though we're the new age and it's all about technology, but still keep a lot of that old school way of networking in there as well, because they balance each other out.
Yeah, so you feeling like you take social media and you take the old school way, you can be successful.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in that sense of, like, are you performing or?
Yeah, I definitely been out here performing here and there, and the focus this year is to definitely get out there and perform more. To do more performing this year, is as we pretty much just finished wrapping up recording of my EPs, and now we're just going through and listening and seeing if we can make changes. But that's pretty much in the bag. So now it's going to be about getting out here and letting the people actually see me doing this.
Okay, so speaking of the EP, so give us a little hints about it. What's your focus on this?
I'll say this here, it's more of like a personal journey in a sense. It's going to be stories of my spiritual path, issues with growing up, with parenting, dealing with that. So it's pretty much people are going to get to know me a lot out the gate.
Okay, do you have a name for it?
We're still working on
Still
that.
working on
on
it,
the
okay,
title.
okay.
So it's tentative as of right now.
Okay. Well, at least you got a release date or something. Like, well, where is it? Where is it? At least she said she's taking the time.
Getting close.
Getting close. She's taking the time. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just you. Like, this is me. This is what I'm bringing to the table, and this is how I stand out from her, him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, with the music, are you still gonna focus on modeling or in acting?
I will say I definitely will keep the doors open for modeling. I will say it won't be as much as a priority anymore because I really want to put my focus and give my all with the music, which is my first love. But I'm definitely going to be still doing some modeling here and there. Acting, not too sure yet. We'll see how stuff roll in and see how the time, because I have a really bad habit of yesing all the time and taking on all these projects, and then I get stressed out and nothing really gets done. So I really want to make sure that I really focus more on my music so that it gets done and I have something to put out.
Okay, well, I see a lot of artists that has multiple things going on, so like focus here, but you're more like focus on this and on this. So once you feel like you're at your place with music, would you branch out and do more stuff, or would you just?
Yeah, I definitely want to get back into doing more acting for sure outside of the music because I definitely love that, and so I definitely want to outside of this go into that lane as well.
Okay. Well, speaking of lane, do you know? I mean, not do you know, but who do you like? 5 artists, favorite artists, locally.
Locally?
Yes.
Oh man, definitely want to say I listen to Genesis Renji. I listen to him. I listen to Pizzle.
Okay.
Definitely been feeling Queen Tut lately. She's been on my radar. Who else? I've been listening to Cassie. My name is going blank. Oh, Chris Harris, but I forgot his stage name. C Mills. There you go. Thank you. Please forgive me. And then I like Lexi. Lexi be doing her music thing too outside of management. So I like her.
Well, have any of those 5 artists appear on your upcoming EP, or would you like them to be on your upcoming EP?
I would say no on my upcoming EP. It's pretty much going to be me.
Okay.
But going forward, I definitely want to collab with other artists.
So you just want to pull a J. Cole. You just want to no guest appearance, just
straight me. And then after this, it's like, you know what? I definitely wouldn't mind collabing with any of them or any other artists in the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who are the producers are you working on for the EP?
None of the producers are local.
Okay.
Lexi, she has some connections and stuff, and going through the links with her. So 3 of the tracks are from the same producer. Goes by Count Morris.
Okay.
So he produced 3 of the tracks. One of the tracks is a connection through Lexi, and I'm like, can't think of who that is right now. So please forgive me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have that.
So yeah, we have it's 3 different producers on the EP.
Okay.
So
And how many tracks are we looking at?
5.
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Well, it's EP, so of course it can't be.
Can't be too much. Yeah.
Well, before we let you go, we're gonna ask you to spit 16 for us, right?
16.
Now, I know you can do it. Cause I've been following you, and you mean with it. You mean with it. So whenever you're ready.
Say, how about I just give a little snippet?
Oh,
I got
you
16,
go
but
ahead.
I'll give a little snippet. Okay. So let's see. Okay. I got him like, is she coming in the game on some modeling shit? We only know her when she showing the tits, half naked in the pose, loving the pics. I'm like, hold up, cause you don't know me. Yeah, we social media friends, but you ain't my homie. My essence be from ancestors of the land of sand. So let me get you uncomfortable. Conforming ain't a part of my plan. And that's all you getting.
Ooh, I need that EP. Oh, my mama, I need that EP. That was dope, and that's all I get. But it's cool, it's cool. I'll hold out for that EP.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming through, and
Thank you.
sorry about my lateness.
Oh,
again.
that's fine. It's Sunday. Like,
And those don't know, like, okay.
and then the weather outside don't make it no better. Cause trust me, I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for this, I'd still be in bed myself.
So I looked at the time and said, oh, crap. I'm like, hurry up. Well, thank you again. This has been
Nafrini
I was about to say something else. I was supposed to call her by her real name. It's been Nafrini, and I'm Pooh Bailey, and this has been Pooh Bailey Made Me Do It on the Illixer TV.
You mixed your purpose to answer the questions why. It came to me that I don't need four walls. Anywhere you press start when it's on pause. I walked away and now they're calling me trite. I'm removing all the fables I've been fed all my life. I found peace and I'm finally whole. Found the courage to walk a path unknown to the holy rolling hypocrite.